public library so many times growing up, knowing what a task you have dealing with all of us. I'm so grateful. And Jimmy, listen, I don't know, it's like, I feel like we're one and the same being part of Local 3, so I'm very grateful. It is incredibly meaningful for me to be honored with a member of Local 3. My dad's first retirement was from the fire department, and I think it's obvious that the fire department is the brotherhood, but I think Local 3 is one of the greatest brotherhoods I've ever seen. My family, literally and figuratively, I'm so proud to have my dad and my uncles. And everybody knows the Bakers, but you can't forget the Poor family. I'm also very grateful being at Madison Square Garden, because when I walk around that building and I get to see all of the familiar faces of Local 3, it is an incredibly warm environment for me to be in every single day. And so I'm very grateful for that. And when Mike told me I was being honored for my years of service to the Democratic Party, it got me thinking that elected officials and politics and all things government have really gotten a bad rap lately. And I have to say, I have had the incredible experience of working for Congressman Tom Manton. I had the opportunity to do constituent services, which in a community like Sunnyside and Woodside, and places where a lost Social Security check or Medicare or Medicaid or a lost passport, you know, it's the little things, and it could run the gamut. So you learn that politics and government can do good for people. And then you had Tom's role as the chairman of the Democratic Party, and that's where I got to do, well, Jamie's bidding. But I got to learn everything there was to know about campaigns and petitions and election law, and how much it meant to have good people running for office, and how much it meant to have talent in government. And then I went into the private sector, and I bopped around in there for a little while, and then I had the opportunity to go work for Andrew Cuomo. And in the Attorney General's office and in the Governor's office, you really have the opportunity to impact people in real time on a really big scale. And when I worked for the Governor, we wore these pins, and it said, oh God, what did it say? Performance, integrity, pride. We work for the people, and that was our mantra in the Governor's office. And that's the mantra of all of the elected officials that I see here in this room. Our District Attorney, Richard Brown, Tom DiNapoli, Mark Weprin, my professor, Kay Cos, my friend, Rory Lansman, my council member, Toby Stavisky, my state senator, Mike Simanowicz, Nettie Mayerson. I mean, these are all the people that set the standard. And that's the excellence that we want in government. That's the excellence we want to have in government. And that's the excellence that comes from the Stevenson Regular Democratic Club and Stan and Eileen's leadership and all of the commitment that the people in this room have. And so I'm really, really proud to be honored with all of you. I can't imagine being as dignified as Sharon, but I have to tell you, I'm just so thrilled. It's my roots in the Queens County Democratic Party and all of my friends for 20 years there. And my family, most importantly, my mom and my dad, my sister who's literally about to give birth on Friday. Couldn't be here tonight. We call her Wuss in our family. But my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my aunts by default, I'm just so thrilled. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mike and Ed.